So everyone always asks, how do you keep chicken liver on a hook? Well, I saw something on YouTube that I wanted to try out today. It's called a chum rig. So we're gonna do an experiment today and see if it really works. I got a regular hook with a worm. And then this is actually called a chum rig. You put your chum in this bottle, you got your sinker, you got a hook, which I'm gonna put a hook on here, a worm on here, and I'm gonna fill this up with chicken liver to see if it attracts more fish. We're gonna do an experiment and see if this gets hit more. So let me get the chicken liver real quick, and then we will fill this up, and I'll put a worm on it and we'll throw it out. Alright, my phone failed, but we're back. This is chicken liver. We're gonna put this. Oh man, this is not good. But we're gonna put the chicken liver, this chicken liver, in this bottle. And then we're gonna put a worm on here just to see if this gets hit more. So chicken liver in the bottle. We filled it up. We're gonna close it. And what's supposed to happen is the scent's supposed to come out of these holes and attract more fish. And I'm gonna put a worm on here because you gotta have something on your hook. Gotta have something on your hook, so I'm gonna put a worm on there. I know you're looking up at the sky right now because for some reason my phone keeps knocking over, but we'll fix it. We'll get it together. All right, so got a worm on, it's called a chum rig. You put the chicken liver in here and then the worm just to see if it attracts more fish. We're gonna try it. So we're gonna do fish with that, and we're gonna fish with just a worm. And it casts pretty good. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if this works. So the chum rig is out, and then I got just a regular worm on this one. I'll throw this on. Totally different direction. Now we're gonna wait and we're gonna see which pole, if any, get hit. I seen it on YouTube. I don't know if it really works, but we're gonna try it out and see which pole gets hit more. How many fish I catch more. Hopefully the chum rig will work better. We will soon see. Thank you. You like them socks? I like them too. But we're gonna see. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna try this chum rig out. And we're gonna see if it actually works. I'm in the Maumee River fishing for catfish. We're gonna see. Might take some time, you never know. But when the whole video is done, I'll post it on my YouTube and we'll count how many got hit more. If it's just regular worm or if it's the chum rig. Remove them socks. So we're gonna try this out. It's gonna be kind of a boring little sit, but we're gonna watch these rods, and hopefully the chum rig gets hit more. because that'd be kind of cool. So I've never seen it before, and I finally seen it on YouTube the other day, and I wanted to be one of the first ones to demonstrate it, because I don't think I've seen anybody using it. But the idea is the chum is supposed to attract more fish. So we're gonna see. And I put chicken liver because everybody asks, how do you keep chicken liver on a hook? Because it always falls off. Well, with this idea, it's actually a pretty good idea. You put it in the bottle, and the scent from it attracts the fish. So we're gonna see. Hopefully here in the next minute or so, we'll catch something. But I got just your normal chicken liver that everybody likes to use. And then I just got regular night crawlers. And that's all I'm using today. Hopefully we catch some big fish. Something new. It's called a chum rig. I seen it on YouTube and I wanted to try it, so we're gonna see what happens. Will it work? I have no idea. But the concept of it is a good idea. The fish are just coming off the spawn too, so hopefully it'll pick up. I've been fishing pretty hard the past couple weeks and ain't really caught much. I've caught a few because they've been spawning, but we will see. So I got my first hit just now, and it was on just a worm. That's weird. Got a little tap on this closest pole to you, and that just has just a regular night crawler. So I threw the one farthest all the way that way, and I threw the one closest all the way this way. I made the rig. It has 50-pound mono line with a 2-ounce sinker, some glow-in-the-dark beads, and a J hook. And I used a couple barrel swivels to put it together. It'd be crazy if I catch my personal best on that, wouldn't it? My personal best right now is 15 pounds. So if I catch anything bigger than that and I have a scale, I will be amazed. Oh, there goes another hit on just a night crawler. See everybody talking in here. I'm using big game, Berkeley big game rods. I like them. Really good rods. I'm using Team Catfish hooks and 65-pound Power Pro is what I use. That's mainly what I use line wise. But so far I got a couple bites, nibbles on my just worm hook. But like I said, making the rig I use 50-pound mono, so that way it don't break or nothing and leave plastic in the water. And where I fish at, there's no snags. Well, this might take a while, but it's interesting to know if the chum rig will outdo just a regular night crawler. I thought casting the chum rig would be a little awkward, but it actually casted pretty good. I was pretty surprised how it casted. I got a 2-ounce sinker on it, so. Yeah. I just got another nibble on just the worm again. Uh-oh, I just got a bite on the chum rig. I don't know if you can actually see it. Try to get it up a little closer. I don't know if you can see the rods or not. Like I said, this one right here is just regular night crawler. That one's a chum rig, they call it. I'm getting a little nibble on it. Probably biting the plastic maybe. Which one is gonna get the first fish? That's what I'm interested in. Will it be the chum rig or will it be the night crawler that catches the first fish? Uh-oh, I just got another bite on the chum rig. So I got regular chicken liver in the chum rig, and I got night crawler on the other pole. I'm getting a bite on the chum rig again. Nothing has took it yet though. Of course, I had to run a hook off of the chum rig with a worm on it too, so. But like I said, the chum rig is supposed to attract more fish because of the chicken liver inside of the bottom. I had to put something on the hook. I thought about putting something unconventional on there, something that a fish would normally not bite, but I just figured a worm. But this is to see if that pole catches more fish or not. If you're just joining, I put the chum rig little video in my TikTok. You can go see what it is. I'm getting little nibbles, but nothing has took it yet on both rods. Like I said, I'll be surprised if I catch a monster on the chum rig. It'll be very surprising to me. I usually fish with cut bluegill or shad, but today is a different thing. An experiment of sorts I wanted to try. Both poles are getting tapped, so I just want to see which one's gonna get the first fish. The left pole, farthest pole, has the chum rig. The closest pole has just a regular night crawler hook. Which pole will get the first fish? Uh-oh. Chum rig got hit again. Pretty good that time. This is very interesting to me to see what's gonna happen. Will it be the chum rig, or will it be a hook, regular hook? If you don't know what a chum rig is, you can look it up on YouTube. I found it on YouTube. Just type in chum rig, it'll probably pop up. I only seen one video of a guy that made it, and I didn't actually see him use it. I just seen him make it. So I made one and brought it down here and tried to use it and see what happens. But you could put anything you want in it. Anything that you would think would attract fish. I heard somebody on Facebook somebody posted a video of it, said that they put dog food in theirs, which might be a good idea. I'm using chicken liver because it's bloody and the smell, and catfish love chicken liver, so we're gonna see what happens. Tell me in the comments which one you think is going to hit first. You think it's going to be the chum rig, or do you think it's going to be just a regular night crawler? I think I'm going to do more videos like this on my YouTube. I think this is kind of cool and interesting. I'm going to research and see what kind of crazy rigs that people use out there, and I'm gonna try to use them as much, see if I can't catch fish with them. Maybe I didn't put enough chum in it. We'll wait a little bit and see what happens. Maybe I'll put some more in it. I've seen people catch pretty big fish in this spot. That's why I came here. The chum bottle is pretty much just white. Maybe if I paint it like a neon color or something, maybe it'll be like a demon dragon. It's basically set up just like that, pretty much, with a rattle, but instead of the rattle, you're using the bottle for the chum. Which fish is gonna get hit first? I'm determined to catch a fish with this chum rig. Will we catch a fish today? might work a little better. It's kind of hard out here with no tripod. Tell me in the comments, what's the craziest rig you've ever seen fished with? What's the craziest thing you've ever used for bait to catch a catfish? So far, doesn't look like any fish is biting today. I have faith in this chum rig though. We will catch a fish with it today, I promise. Well, I better not promise, but we should catch a catfish with it. But will it be a little catfish or a big catfish? I got a scale. I have a tape. We will see. A personal best monster would be amazing. On the chum rig, will it happen? Anything over 15 pounds. I just got another tap on the chum rig, the one farthest over. So far, it's not looking too good, is it? All we've got is nibbles on both. I should have brought some shad with me today. Threw it on one of my other poles. Oh, I just got a look. I'm getting bit. That's the chum rod. That's the chum rig. This fish ain't committing today. The spot that I'm fishing, if you can see the bridge over there, on the other side of that bridge, it's like 20-30 feet deep, and then it comes in over here closer to me to about, there's a couple spots that are 14, 15, then it goes to about 12, 10, 8, and 11 foot. So that's the area I'm fishing in. Fish are jumping like crazy. You'll see them. Uh-oh, the chum bait just got hit again. Come on. Well, as of now, I can say the chum been getting hit more. I don't know if they're hitting the bottle or if, I'm getting a little nibble on the worm again. So far, I say the chum rig's been getting hit more. They just haven't committed to it. Which one's gonna get the first fish? The anticipation is killing me. I don't know if the fish are hitting the bottle because it's got the chum in it, or if they're actually hitting the hook. I do not know. But as of so far, the chum rig's been getting hit more. So if you ever want to try the chum rig, look at my video on TikTok and you'll see how I made it. And then if you ever want to use chicken liver and you know how it always falls off the hook, you can put chicken liver in the chum bottle. You could probably come up with your own little variation of how you make it. It's a pretty cool idea. Like I said, I don't know if it works, but it's a pretty cool idea. They're both getting hit. Chum bait just got hit again. I'm wondering if painting it like a neon green color or a chartreuse color or something would be cool. As of right now, I got glow-in-the-dark beads on it. And this water is pretty mucky. It is a river. Maybe put some rattles on it or in it. Be a good idea. I just used the aspirin bottle. Look, I'm getting hit again. I just used an aspirin bottle. Basically is what I used when I made it. The one with the screw-on lid. It's getting hit. Definitely getting hit more than just a night crawler. Man, it'll be crazy if I catch my personal best on this rig. Be crazy. I don't know if you can see it hitting. I think I got a pretty good angle on there, maybe. I need to invest in a bigger tripod. That's what I need to do. I almost tried beef kidneys. They had some beef kidneys where I got the chicken liver at. I almost bought them. Never fished with beef kidneys. They were bloody, and I was gonna put them in there in the chum rig. It seems to attract fish because they're hitting it. They just ain't taking the hook. Be crazy. I catch a 20-pounder and the bottle's in the fish's mouth. And that's how I catch it. Wouldn't it be funny? Fish just comes up and bites the whole bottle. I'd say probably a 13 to 15 pounder could probably put that whole bottle in its mouth. The good thing about the chum rig is I don't have to worry about my chicken liver falling off the hook because it's in the bottle. And it'll stay there until you take it out or fill it up more. Yeah, I think the fish are hitting the bottle because of the blood and the chicken liver. I'm gonna post this video on my YouTube, Fishing Madness. I'm gonna post it on my YouTube channel. So if you can't stick around to watch the video being recorded, go like and subscribe my YouTube. And like I said, I'm gonna do a lot more fishing videos like this if I can. It's pretty interesting to see what's gonna happen. And I'm gonna try to do a lot more different types of rigs too. So if you know of any crazy rigs that catch fish, let me know. Leave it in the comment on my YouTube or in here. chum rig keeps getting hit pretty good. Turn this phone around so it gives you a better view. That way I can see it too. There we go. Yeah, that's a better view right there. I can actually see it now. There we go. So what you're looking at, I'm fishing the Maumee River, Anthony. My bluegill for big cats. Yes, I know. So what you're looking at is the one farthest over is the chum rig, and the one closest to the camera is just a regular worm. Chum rig. I'm hoping to catch something on the chum rig. I think it'll be pretty dope. Now I can actually see what's going on through your eyes. I really want to catch a fish on the chum rig. I think it'll be pretty sweet. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but it'll be pretty cool. How you doing, Anthony? It keeps getting hit. Yeah, it's better. I'm using it's called a chum rig. I don't know if you've heard of it. I seen it on YouTube. So the rod closest to us is just a night crawler and a regular hook, conventional rig. But the one farthest over is called a chum rig. And basically, it's a bottle that you fill up with whatever chum you want, and it's got a hook running off of it, so it's supposed to attract more fish. I got chicken liver in it right now. So it's supposed to attract fish, so what I'm doing is seeing if the chum rig catches more fish because of the attractant compared to just a regular night crawler. I would love to catch a shark. It's one of my bucket list fish. Now the waves are coming in because of the boats. I'm gonna start trying to do little wacky rig setups to see if I can catch fish unconventionally. Different tactics, different wacky rigs. I posted it on my TikTok. It's one of my videos. It's called a chum rig. I want to see. I'm hoping it works. I'm getting by. There it goes. Look. I'm hoping to catch my PB on it. It'd be amazing. My personal best right now is 15 pounds. So anything over 15 pounds like caught on a chum rig would be crazy to me. I might even go get it stuffed. I I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, me too. Something I've never done. I usually use bluegill or shad most of the time, but today it's different. I want to see. I just seen the video of a guy who I guess invented the chum rig, and I wanted to see how it worked. But I haven't seen anybody use it, so I want to be one of the first ones to demonstrate it on my YouTube. I'm trying to get my YouTube following up so that way I can go live and do good fishing. But to go live, you gotta have 1,000 followers and subscribers, and right now I'm new to it, so I only got like 19, I think. But it's something I really want to get into because I fish a lot. I don't want to do YouTube for the fame. I just want to do it because it's fun, good hobby. Yeah, we don't have blue catfish here. I wish we did. I've been down to the Ohio River fishing for them, and my fiance caught a 10-pounder. Oh, there goes the chum rig again. My fiance caught a 10-pounder. Mine was like 5 or 6 pounds, I think. I really want to get a nice blue under my belt. "42-pound flathead's nice too. We got really good flathead fishing here. I haven't caught a big one yet. I think my personal best is only like 11 pounds. But I just really started flathead fishing last year for the first time. So I'm working on it. It's been hot. This summer's been pretty hot for it. So I want to wait till it cools down, and I'm really going to target them. That chum rig keeps getting hit. They won't commit to it though. That's what makes me think they're just hitting the bottle. The bottle has the chicken liver in it. Yeah, we're not friends. Add me. Send me the live link when you go. I'll definitely check it out. I've only ocean fished a few times. I live up by Lake Erie, so I don't get down by the ocean very much. Man, now I'm getting to the point where I just want anything to bite. Come on, chum rig. Come on, chum rig. Let's see it. I got you. I'll add you. Oh, it's getting hit again. The chum rig seems to be getting hit a lot. But they're not taking it. Need to come up with a better name than chum rig though. I mean, it works. It's definitely getting hit. The worm was getting hit, but it's not getting hit that much like the chum rig is. I want to catch my personal best on the chum rig. Yeah, we had pretty big catfish here. But we don't have the blues here. If we had blues, I'd definitely be fishing blues a lot. Definitely. But I mean, I've seen one of my friends caught a 22-pound channel cat. Another friend caught a 19-pound channel cat. My biggest is 15 pounds. They're hard to catch here though. You got to go more to the Sandusky Bay, where the Lake Erie, the Sandusky Bay. That's where a lot of people go fish for them. But it's like almost an hour away from my house, so I don't go that much. I've been a few times. Yeah, I added some of my big fish on FishBrain. I'm on FishBrain. I caught a pretty big freshwater drum. Caught some 30+ inch catfish. My freshwater drum was almost 30 inches, I would say, I think. Man, come on, fishies. I don't know about that. I've caught me and my friend both. My friend caught a 19-pounder on a little piece of cut shad. His 19-pounder, and I caught my 15-pounder on a piece of cut shad, a small shad, not one of the big ones. So I don't know. I caught my 11-pound flathead on a small piece of shad too. They say big bait, big fish, but I've seen some big fish caught with little baits too. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We got some pretty big drum here. A lot of people, they call them sheephead here, so. A lot of people kill them. They don't like them. They call them garbage fish. I think it's in one of my videos on TikTok here. One of my picture videos that shows a bunch of different pictures. Man, come on. Like I said, the good thing is I don't have to worry about my chicken liver falling off the hook because it's not on a hook. I like that idea. That's why I never fish with chicken liver. Man, I'm gonna check your videos out for sure. As soon as I'm done with this live, I'm definitely gonna check them out. Alligator gar. That's one of my bucket list fish. I got a lot of bucket list fish. A lot of ones that we don't have here. That's why they're bucket list. We got a great walleye population here. If you like the walleye fish, this is the place to come in the spring. I catch a lot of walleye in the spring. From March through the end of April, like a little over a month long, you can catch them. I usually start early. A lot of people don't start until like the end of March, but I start early and catch them. They've been moving. They just ain't committing. I've been watching them. It's crazy because if I would have had bluegill or shad on right now, I probably would have had 3-4 fish. Like I said, this is just an experiment for my YouTube channel. I want to see. I've only been here, I think about maybe a half hour maybe. So, I don't know how long I've been alive. If you're new in here, it's called a chum rig. The farthest rod over it's called a chum rig, and then the rod closest to us is just a worm and hook. It's an experiment. If you go on my videos, you'll see the chum rig that I saw on YouTube, and I decided to make it and try it. It's an experiment. That's what today's about, an experiment. And the experiment's not going too well. I was getting attacked on that chum rod for a while, but nothing committed to it. So I'm thinking they were just hitting the bottle with the holes in it, with the chicken liver in it. That's what I was thinking. It has a hook with just a regular night crawler off of it. So the object is to attract more fish to it. See if it attracts more fish and catches more fish than a regular one. Just a regular worm. And so far, I ain't having luck with either. It'd be pretty cool to catch my PB on it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm not a big bass fisherman. I catch them. I catch bass. I go a little bit here and there, but I've never caught nothing big. Well, I can't say that. I've caught a couple that were pretty good size. But most of the time, when I'm bass fishing, I'm basically bluegill fishing for bait, and I catch bass bluegill fishing. Man, I'm excited to see this work. It hasn't worked yet. They're hitting it. They just ain't taking it. I should have used the beef. They had beef kidneys. Should have tried them. They were really bloody. This chicken liver is bloody, but it's frozen too, so it's starting to thaw out. I'm getting bite on my worm. They're like little taps though. They're not like let me have it type hits. Usually when they hit, they hit. What they do with my shad and bluegill, they bend my poles in half. Oh, look at this. My other little pole. My other little pole caught a catfish. Little guy. Caught a little catfish. I guess the video wasn't a complete bust because I caught a little catfish. Little guy. I guess it wasn't a complete bust. Back in the water he goes. Will the chum rig catch a fish? That seems to be the question right now. Will it catch a fish? Or will the regular worm catch a fish? Now it's to the point where, will it even just catch a fish? I'll be happy if it just catches a fish. Chum rig versus night crawler. Which one will win? Will the chum rig even catch a fish? Will the night crawler even catch a fish at this point? now we're gonna break out the green night crawlers to see if the green night crawler will even catch a fish. So this is the chum rig. Put chum in that bottle. And my hook is empty. So all them little taps must have took my worm. So we're gonna rebait it. We're gonna add some more chum to this thing. We're gonna rebait it. We're gonna add some more chum to it and see if we still will catch a fish. Good old chicken livers. Chicken livers. We're gonna put it in there. Put some more in there. Chicken liver. I'm gonna fill this chum rig up. I'm gonna put more in it. So I know a lot of people ask, how do you keep chicken liver on a hook? Well, with this idea, you don't have to put them in a hook. You just take the liver itself and you put it in this chum box. Screw it shut. And then I'm going to take and put a worm on here. So the worm, the chicken liver is supposed to attract. Chicken liver is supposed to attract the fish, and the worm's supposed to catch the fish. So let's bait this back up. That's why I wasn't getting no fish, because it was hitting it. But it was getting hit pretty good, quite a few times. So I'm gonna put this worm on there. We got this full of chicken liver. And then we got a 2-ounce sinker, some glow-in-the-dark beads. Something I saw on YouTube I wanted to try. And then the hook. So this is supposed to attract the fish, and this is supposed to catch the fish. I normally don't just use worms. I use worms for like bluegill and stuff, but I wanted to see if it actually worked. Believe it or not, it casts pretty good, considering. So, chum rig. The chum rig is back set up again. Now let's make sure we got a worm on this one. And I'm casting them opposite ways. So I put the chum rig cast to the left, and the regular night crawler I cast to the right. And yep, go figure, ain't got no worm on there. So we're gonna put another worm on there. And we're gonna see if the chum rig will catch fish more than the night crawler. It was getting hit a lot. I just let it go because I was wanting the fish to commit to it itself. So, night crawler, regular night crawler, regular sinker. What do you think is gonna hit first? The night crawler or the chum rig? Ooh, and that chicken liver smells terrible. This is my experiment. I want to see if the chum rig actually works. So if you're just joining, the farthest rod out is the chum rig, and the closest rod is just a regular hook and worm. And so far, I've only caught one baby fish on my little pole behind me, just on a night crawler. Earlier, the chum rig was getting hit a lot, but no fish committed to biting a hook. The night crawler one was getting hit, but obviously it took my bait. So we put some more chicken liver in the chum rig, and I put new worms on both. Oh, we're getting hit on the chum rig again. Will the chum rig catch a fish? This is the question of the hour. I made the chum rig again with 50-pound monofilament. Has a 2-ounce sinker, 3 barrel swivels, and glow-in-the-dark beads, and then a Team Catfish hook, J hook. So far, neither one of the poles have caught a fish. Oh, man. But my little extra pole in the back behind me caught a baby catfish. Beautiful day out, that's for sure. Catfish seem to get turned up more at night, but the spot that I'm in, they've caught some pretty big catfish in this spot. Channel cat. Hello. You're just joining. I'm doing an experiment today. The rod farthest out is a chum rig, they call it, and the rod closest to me is just a hook and a worm. If you go into my videos, you'll see the chum rig. something experiment I wanted to try. I seen it on YouTube. Want to be the first to get out here and try it. I haven't seen anybody use one yet, so I made one and come out here and tried it myself. And so far I haven't had any luck on either. Earlier when I first started, the chum rig was getting hit quite a bit, but I don't know if they were hitting the bottle with the chum in it or if they were hitting the hook. I think I've been on alive now for about an hour. But the chum rig I have, it's getting hit again. I have chicken livers in it. Everybody asks all the time about how do you keep chicken livers on a hook. Well, with this chum rig, you can put the chum and the chicken livers in the bottle, and it puts the scent out, but you don't lose your chicken livers. It's supposed to attract fish, so. As of right now, it's getting hit, but no fish is actually committed to biting the hook yet. So it makes me wonder if they're just hitting the bottle because of the liver coming out of the holes and the blood coming out of the holes. But even my night crawler ain't getting hit. I mean, it's getting hit, but I'm not catching any fish on it. I normally fish with bluegill or shad for big channel cats, but this is an experiment that I wanted to try for my YouTube. Them are the waves moving. There's boats going up and down the river. Believe me, if it was a fish, I'd have jumped. Yeah, I posted a couple videos back. I posted they call it the chum rig, so I wanted to try it. So I made one, and today's my first day trying it to see if it works. Bad thing is the channels are just coming off the spawn. So it's been kind of slow fishing in the past month. I'm hoping it picks up. I just want a fish to commit at this point. Just bite the hook. Either one. If I catch my personal best on the chum rig, I will never go back without fishing with a chum rig ever again.